What pleased you most about that today, Ole?
Work rate, attitude, thinking, to see these lads run around, win the ball back, harass them. We're at home, we're winning 1-0, and we're working. You can easily be disappointed towards the end of first half that we don't go in 2 or 3. But the way they chased about the pitch like a hunt of chasing dogs, I'm really, really proud of.
Was that the game plan? Because it seemed to be a lot of energy and interchanging of positions, and were you trying to get them to really press?
Because we know that at home, if you don't go and press a team like Norwich, they can play. They have players there that can play. Then again, if you make them make decisions under pressure, we can pounce on them, and we're on the front foot. And today it was about, as you said, energy. I thought Andreas started off really, really well for us. Anthony with his chasing. Juan's quality there showed, so very pleased with the whole performance.
Juan, you seem to really enjoy that today. You're all over the place, all over the field, and 2 more assists.
Yeah, it was very nice to play today. We found spaces, we found the pockets. I could play some balls to our strikers. I enjoyed on the pitch, and I think that's a good sign. When you enjoy on the pitch, it means that you're playing good, that the team is doing good. So today was a good performance, a performance that we needed, and a performance that I think we should look at and see how good we can play, and what we have to try to do is play like that on a more consistent basis.
Aaron, well played. Was that, does the scoreline tell the story really? Fairly comfortable?
Yeah, you could say that, yeah. I think the team played well, performance was high, confidence as you can see, getting more goals and keeping the clean sheet.
And was it important to sort of, get the smiles back here at Old Trafford? It's a tough week obviously with the City game, and everybody, spirits were really lifted obviously by that today.
Yeah, it's only right for us and the fans, to give a performance like that, keep everyone happy.
And it's only one game, and it's only 3 points, but the feeling was very good. What we have to try to do is to bring that feeling for the next game against Wolves, and for the next game in the Premier League against Liverpool at Anfield, which will be a big one. But we have to keep going all together, and in days like today, it's easier, of course, to be happy, but that's the mentality that we have to do and keep going.
Got any good memories from Anfield?
Some good moments, good moments.
And we've got to mention Marcus again, up to 19 goals now, 200th appearance, and you were able to give him get a bit of a rest towards the end as well.
Yeah, he's been absolutely sensational all season. The work rate, attitude, and the goals he scored today. Very pleased. First one, good finish. Second one, very calm, composed on his penalty. Remember, we missed 2 against these last game, and he was practicing penalties yesterday, so I was quite confident.
His form's always been high, ever since I joined. It's what I expected from him. That's good for him.
Take us through a couple of assists for you, but that first one, you must be particularly happy with that. Such a precise ball to Marcus.
It's one of the moves that we did in training, and when I play off the right and I come inside, I like to make those crosses for our strikers, and luckily it was a good ball and a good finish from Marcus. So we are happy with that because we thought we could do it and we did it.
It's almost becoming a bit of a trademark for Mason Greenwood, left foot, roughly 20 yards out, putting it into the bottom corner. I mean, when he pulls that left leg back, you kind of expect it now.
Yeah, you're not surprised if he hits a target. And the boy, we just got to keep our feet grounded with him, and he will have to keep his feet grounded. But he is exceptional in front of goal. He is an absolute top talent and a finisher of the best quality.
Yeah, it's him in front of the goal. It's a no-brainer. I think he's going to hit the target and score. That's good for him as well to take the chance.
What was the game plan today? Because it seemed to be quite an energetic performance. You seemed to press them quite high.
Yeah, press them quite high, get forward and penetrate when going forward on counter-attacks. And I think that's what we did, how we got the goals.
They are a team that they try to play from the back with the ball, and they dare to play, they have personality. I like the way they try to play. Obviously they are not getting results because this is the Premier League, but if you don't have a good day, they can play, have the possession, and they can create chances like the one they had in the first half, which David made with a great save. But what we tried to do is to get the ball as soon as possible, to control the game and to create chances, and I think we did that since the first minute. There was 4 or 5 minutes at the end of the first half that we lost our concentration a little bit, but I think overall it was a very good half. one of the best in the season, and very complete performance, and we need to keep going. We need to try to do that every single game.
I mean, I suppose the clean sheet might not be the biggest story of the day, but how important was it for you?
Massive, absolutely massive. And the save David makes just before half-time is such a big one, both for him, us, and the match. Because if they'd come in here at one each at half-time, it would have been a different game. So very pleased. David's so confident and assured today.
It's important for us defenders. That's what we want, and at the same time we want the win as well. So to get both, it's a good feeling.
And we've got a really good record at Old Trafford this season. How much are you enjoying running out there every week or so?
Since I joined, I'm enjoying it every time. The fans, as we go out as a team, the spirit, it's all good.
When you've got Marcus and Anthony and then Mason comes on again, I mean, that's a lot of attacking threats for you to interchange with.
Yeah, it's very nice for a player like me to play with these kind of players, that they make the runs and you can play the ball either to their feet or behind, and they can create a good ball into a goal, and that's important for us, for the playmakers. So today it was one of those days which I enjoyed. I think all of us will enjoy it on the pitch, and the fans will be happy. So that's very important for us, because we have to be honest, and we gave them some disappointments during the season that they don't deserve. But today, I think they are happy, and that's important for me.
And how important was it to get, the sort of smiles back on the faces of the fans today after obviously disappointment in midweek? Everyone was really on a high.
Yeah, we've got to keep together. We've got to stick together. We can't stop believing, because if you lose a game against a very, very good team, City are a very good team, and they played the top, the best possible they could. They picked the best players in the Carabao Cup against us. That should tell us that we've come quite a long way. We played quite a young team ourselves, so you can't go really high when you do win. You can't really go on the ground if you don't do well. I think it's important that people keep that perspective that, they came here with the best they got. They rested players to get ready for that game. Fair play.
Finally, was it just a precaution with Luke at the start, not being on the bench?
Yeah, it didn't feel right. He's been ill. He's been so, for me, fine. Go home. Hopefully we're ready for Wednesday.
Thanks a lot. Cheers.